Hello and welcome back to my channel. So here I am just doing a read for all of us for the Scorpio new moon, which is taking place on the 4th of November. So by the time this video comes out, I think it will be the same day, but we'll be under those influences for a couple of days. Anyway, if you see what I mean. The moon cycles definitely tend to have an influence over our lives, kind of acutely, and then also on a more long-term basis. So whenever you see this video, it will make sense to you regarding this new moon in Scorpio. Right, so I'm using the Angel Tarot by Bradley Valentine. This is still quite a new deck to me. I can't get over how many cards there are. It's quite a large amount of cards. They're really good quality as well, and they just feel so new. But I also really feel drawn to using them at the moment. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm having trouble speaking as well, which sometimes happens when I have a lot of messages that need to come out. So I should probably just start shuffling and get to it. Oh, and the cards feel really busy as well. So I'm looking for 3 cards for this new moon in Scorpio. That'll be the first card. 3 cards for this new moon in Scorpio. Second card. 3 cards for this new moon in Scorpio. This card. And this one kind of feels like it wants to be seen. Okay. Let's put that out of shot for now. These 3 cards that we have are the Emperor card here, Archangel Michael. It says organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. This second card here is the 3 of Water, which is the 3 of Cups in traditional tarot. A celebration, a wedding, a graduation or birth announcement. The need to have more fun. I love the blueness of all of these cards, especially as they're kind of matching my nails right now. But there's something really deep and really emotive and really emotional. You know how I was having a hard time speaking at the beginning? You know, the throat chakra is what kind of governs our ability to express ourselves. And I feel like these water cards in this deck are very much also equating to our throat chakras. So we've got 3 very blue cards here. And we also have the Queen of Water, which is the Queen of Cups in traditional tarot. It says tender-hearted, empathetic, patient, loving. And the words on the bottom say relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition, care for yourself and others. So this is a very, very love-based energy that we're seeing here under this new moon. And I say love-based, but it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. This just feels like a very heart-centered energy. This feels like a very flowy, very emotional time. And I can feel that emotion as I tap into the energy. Okay. And it's that kind of emotion that is also begging to be expressed at this time under this new moon. The new moon is also a time, however, where we can go within, right? It's the time when the sky is dark, when the moon is dark. So we may not feel able to express these things. And I'm definitely feeling there's a lot of feelings under the surface, right? So with this 3 of Water, we're looking underneath the surface. And also with this Queen of Water, we're looking underneath the surface. So there are very deep emotions at play in your life right now. Really deep feelings. And I do feel like these feelings could be romantic. And these feelings could just be deep feelings of love, appreciation and gratitude for where you are in your life right now. For your family, for your children, for your pets. There's just this real undercurrent of emotion. Emotion that may have been born out of pain, emotion that may have been born out of fear. I do feel as though, you know, You're tapping into something at this time that is extremely deep. For some of you, this deepness is going to feel really loving and welcome and content. For others of you, this deepness is going to feel a little bit disconcerting and a little bit painful perhaps, and a little bit scary. This new moon is in the sign of Scorpio, which is characterized by the death card in tarot. So it's the time of death and rebirth. Some of you may very much be in that rebirth phase, and some of you may be in a little bit more of a death phase. And that does not actually mean a literal death, you know, it just means a phase of having to go into your shadow world, a phase of having to leave things behind. Whereas I think there are others of you that are coming out of that phase, and you're entering into a phase of just having a deeper, more connected relationship with yourself and with others. The first card we have here is the Emperor, which is Archangel Michael. And this is a very protective card. I feel like Archangel Michael is a very protective energy. Very strong angel, very important angel. So here we have him with the Emperor, right? And the Emperor is that same kind of strong, kind of stoic individual, fatherly individual, somebody who's very much in control. So kind of very much at odds with this watery energy. And I feel as though there may be somebody in your life at this time who is exhibiting this, okay? So you may be feeling very much in your emotions and encountering people who may have a guard up, who may be protecting themselves. And I just want to say, if you are coming across people who seem to have a guard up against you at this time, and it seems as though they're protecting themselves, it can also very much be because they're feeling this energy too, but they're not necessarily comfortable with that energy. They're not necessarily able to lean into that energy and feel okay. So instead they put their guard up. That's what I'm getting here. So like I said, I feel like you who are watching this video, you're either, you know, really comfortable with your feelings right now, or you're entering a time of deep feeling that makes you quite uncomfortable. And it may be you that's putting up this wall a little bit. It may be you that's kind of putting on a face of protection, guarding yourself a little bit, because these feelings of love and emotion are threatening to overwhelm you, and you're trying to keep above water, okay? If that is you, if you are struggling with all of these emotions, these are very emotional cards, then this card here that was trying to pop out is going to really help you. It's the King of Earth, which is the King of Pentacles in traditional tarot. Generous, professional, responsible, practical. A successful time, confidently accept opportunities you're offered, the Midas touch. So this is a very grounding energy, basically. So sometimes when we get lost in our emotions, it can be a little bit hard to feel grounded and to feel safe, which is why I think Archangel Michael is showing up here, right? And the King of Earth is also showing up to help you come to some kind of equilibrium within yourself. So you may need to spend some time in nature. You may need to spend some time getting touched by the elements, and this will help you to ground. So I do believe that the next few days for all of us are going to be very emotional. And grounding yourself in nature is really going to help you to deal with those emotions without getting, you know, completely swept up in them. Okay. I'm going to pull 3 traditional tarot cards on top of these to see if we can go even deeper with the message. Though I feel like it was quite deep already. Let's see. We can go even deeper with this message. 3 cards. Oh, for the new moon. I'm going to go for that one. 3 cards for the new moon. Okay, this one. This card came up last night when I was doing a reading. I did a special healing message last night because I think I could already tap into energies at the moment that may be a little bit difficult for some of us. So there's another message out that I posted yesterday if you want to go and look at that. But these 3 tarot cards really do highlight that feeling of some of us getting a little bit lost in our feelings and fretting a little bit. This card is also very much about getting lost in our head. So sometimes when we're avoiding our feelings, we can go to a thinking place, and then this thinking place can cause a lot of anxiety. So this may also be where you're at right now. Okay. Here we have the Seven of Pentacles, which always to me speaks a little bit of feeling as though you failed, right? And we've got the Five of Swords here. So I feel like there could be some kind of confrontation that's happened with other people or another person in your life. This could have been recent, this could have been a long time ago. But there is a part of you that is not willing to confront your feelings regarding this situation, even though this situation is pulling you in to review it with your heart, okay? You're being really urged to dive into your emotions this weekend. Like I said, it's going to be a bit intense for some of you, and for some of you it's going to feel like a really natural thing to do. You're going to feel ready for this. For those of you who it feels a little bit intense, you're going to try and escape into your head, and you're definitely being urged instead to get out in nature, to ground yourself that way, and allow these energies of nature to help you navigate these waters. There's something on your mind that really needs to be looked at through your heart. And this is the perfect time to do it at this new moon in Scorpio. Okay. But do feel into whether you feel ready to actually enter these emotions, or whether you are going to need to use nature to ground yourself and to slowly start to enter these emotions bit by bit. Everything doesn't have to be done over these next few days, right? You know, you can take your time to work with these energies through to the next full moon. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Wands. So this card also showed up last night. It's a card of victory. So everything's going to be okay. No matter what you're going through at the moment, or what you're navigating, what you're facing, things are going to turn out just fine. I'm going to pull some angel answer cards, which always kind of lighten the energy and give us some very clear messages. So to close out this reading of deep emotion and feeling, we want to see what angel answers have for us. 3 cards. An angel answers deck. Oh, that one. These 2 flew out. Okay. We have take action, ask for help from others, and not the right time. So this take action card is definitely pertaining to allowing yourself to feel your feelings at this time. Try not to shy away from what comes up. Allow yourself to feel what you're feeling, okay? As much as you can and in the safest way as you can. So that may mean that you need to explore whatever's coming up with a counsellor, with a close friend. If you have a relationship with spirit guides, if you're comfortable calling upon angels or on God or on the universe, then do so. That will definitely help to lighten the energy, right? We saw Archangel Michael here in the beginning, and that protective energy is something you may need at this time as you delve into these emotions. And we have not the right time. It's definitely not the right time to actually make decisions. This is a time to feel. This is a time to feel into what you're feeling and to go with that. So don't put any pressure on yourself. Allow yourself to feel what you need to feel. Allow this process to take place and to take shape. I feel like we are actually entering eclipse season, I believe, actually. So, you know, this moon is very much kind of part of a series of moons that will move you forward to another phase of your life coming up in 2022. So there is no rush. Please take your time to feel your feelings. Please allow yourself to feel your feelings under this new moon. That's what this new moon is for. We're going to look at the bottom of the the angel answers deck, and we have reconsider. So to me, I always see this not necessarily as reconsider as in change your mind, but reconsider as in spend some more time in consideration. And that's what you're doing, considering with your heart. Yeah? Try and allow yourself to consider with your feelings during this time. And get support and help if that's what you need. All right, so that was quite a deep and quite emotional reading. I hope it makes sense for you. Please like the video if you like the video and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you on another reading again soon. Take care and enjoy this new moon. Bye.